Hello, everyone. How are you? I am Kim with Abundant Life Tarot. I hope you guys can hear me. I had to check to see if the mic is on. I'm so happy to be here. It's been a minute since I went live. So yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to be here. How is everyone doing? Hi. Let me see what's happening here. I'm here waiting. Oh, hey, Vegas Maxi 27. Hello, Orsi. How are you? I'm happy you are here. I saw you well, I didn't see you. I saw you in the chat with Deanne this morning. Let's see. Hey, Anna, how are you? Hi, how are you? Good. Oh, yes. Let's see. It's 2:42. Oh, are you West Coast wandering mountain Bardic path? It's now afternoon here. Virtual hugs to you too, Groon. All right, all right. Hello, Katie. How are you? Yay. Thank you for letting me know. You know the struggle, or so you know my struggles with oh my gosh, earlier today, the power, like it was like a storm that blew through and the power went out. And I was like, no, don't do this to me again. It happened on my birthday on the 10th of February, which was what, last week? And the power was off all day, all day. And I was like, please, I don't want to have to reschedule again. I don't. Yes, we saw each other. Hello. Hi. Well, hello, Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, Healing My Soul. I love your name, by the way. I love that Atlanta, Georgia love too. Thank you. Okay. Yep. I figured you were in Oregon. I was like, it's still morning where you are. You're on my old coast, West Coast. So indeed. All right. All right. Hey, Lisa. So I'm doing all my little hellos today. What we are doing in Tarot Love Clinic, I'm not gonna even do the intro. We're just gonna go right on into it. Is just a mixed bag since we haven't gotten together lately. But I wanted an opportunity to say thank you all. Thank you all so much for the support that you show me personally. Thank you for the support of the channel or for whatever endeavors I'm doing. You guys are so amazing. So thank you. And I finally broke 3,000 subscribers. So thank you all to those who subscribe. I appreciate you doing so. You don't have to. So especially my subscribers from day one, which was all the way back in, I think I looked at the date the other day. It said August of 2017 is when I started doing the channel. I've been on YouTube, like watching as a consumer of content for a long time, but the channel itself 2017. So thank you, thank you. Welcome new subscribers. Trying to use my banners here so I don't have to like remember to say these things. And thanks for liking the videos. You guys have been amazing. Oftentimes you guys remember to say like video when I don't remember. So I appreciate that. And yeah, and also in terms of getting notified of videos, it does appear that if you're new to the channel, you would have to probably hit the little notification bell and then select all. I never say that on the channel because I'm like, oh, you guys will find me, you'll see me. But then a member of mine yesterday had asked, like, is there a way you could schedule the lives? And then I realized, oh, she's not seeing that I've already scheduled it. And it could be because she's new to my channel. So I was like, oh, I guess I do need to say that. So like, okay, I'll just have it on the ticky tape down there rolling for periodically to remind you guys. So yeah, thank you for the support. And Another random thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Many of you are spiritual healing workers, and I wanted to get a pulse on what were you guys thinking about. I guess there was like in the news or in the ethers, if you will, that Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and I know Instagram and Facebook are like they're like one, really. I don't know if TikTok is under the same umbrella as Facebook, but or Meta. Um, but they have just recently said that they're going to reconfigure how they do the target ads, where you no longer could select as a subcategory for tarot reading or astrology. Like they were chopping up the religious part of the ads. And so it got me to thinking, like, I just wanted to hear what your thoughts are on it, because I know there was it felt like a lot of panicked energy, but I've been around for a while and I've seen other entities do this, whether it's payment processors who say, oh, we want to protect our consumers from the big bad tarot readers and psychics and fortune tellers. Fortune tellers is what I'm thinking that they're thinking of. So it was like interesting, all these different schools of thought. I'm just going to share briefly with you all like how I feel about Facebook marketing and ads. I stopped using them like maybe a couple of years ago because I just wasn't seeing the value anymore. I found more value in just building relationships uh, organically through social media. That's probably not I don't know if that's the smartest thing, but it works for me. And many of my clients, they don't really come to me through Facebook ads, or I don't even do Instagram ads. Maybe I should have before all of this happened. I don't know. But I use Etsy website, so it's word of mouth. Like my clients saying, "Oh, I have a reader. Check her out." And YouTube is sometimes how people find me, and Etsy SEO, search engine optimization. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how I don't really use every time I have bad experiences too. I'm going to be honest with you with Facebook ads. No matter how refined, I got the part where when you're selecting, okay, I want my audience to be between this age, and I want them to be into tarot and blah, blah, blah. It didn't matter. There was always these nightmarish individuals who would inbox me, blow up my comments and leave nasty things about I'm going to hell and all this stuff. And it was just like, I don't have time for that. And if that's what's going to be coming through the door, I don't want it. And the few clients that did find me through that means, well, it, yeah, low vibes, low vibes. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I was curious to see what you guys had to say and think, and let's talk about it, because here's the thing. We are powerful creators, and we can take hits, and if this feels like a hit, it doesn't need to. You have a gift, you have a light that needs to be expressed and shared and all of that. So it will be, as long as you set that intention and call out to the universe to bring forth people who will really benefit from your gifts, your talents, your services. So sometimes when we look at the out picturing of what's going on, oh, Meta, Facebook is doing this, or oh, PayPal is doing that, it can get scary. But another tip for you all, if you're in the business of fortune telling, kill me with that. If you're in the business of that, you definitely need to diversify, meaning, for me, what that looks like is having an Etsy and having a website. So if something happened to my Etsy, then I can quickly just switch gears and be on my website, and I won't miss a beat. Multiple pay processors of how you receive your money, different modes of how you do outreach in social media, and find your favorite social media and just stick to that. Like, you don't have to spread yourself too thin, because over time you will, your clientele builds. So that's it. That's all. That's my little thing that I wanted to check in with you guys and see how you're doing, because the community matters to me, and I could tell that people were feeling a little way about it. One thing I took from it, though, it was like confirmation and affirmation for me that I need to work on my like newsletters or making sure I have a means and a way to reach the people who I need to reach if something should happen. So I have some homework to do, but I'm not scared in the least bit. And quite frankly, there's some days I'm just not wanting to be on social media. So you know what? If they don't want me, that's all right. That's all right. So, also, what we're going to do is card combinations because that's the title. That's why I have you guys here. I love, love, love. Uh-oh, to knock over my sewing kit. I love, love, love having a question and shuffling the cards, Oracle and Tarot, and then seeing what comes up and then connecting the dots and what's in the images, what we know about the card meanings, and how it relates to the question. And I wanted to do this together. So I was hoping people would submit questions to me beforehand, but of course they didn't. And so if you have questions, please, please put them in the chat. And maybe, I guess you could at me so I'll see it, or caps. Or I can do a reading for the collective since we just had a beautiful full moon. And now we're about to enter into what? The waning phase. Perhaps we could ask what needs to be surrendered, what needs to be let go, what are we holding on to? What are we holding on to? So we could do that. We could do that and play around with card meanings combos. Let's see. Let me check on these here comments. Hello, Regina. Hi, how are you? I saw you too. Hey, hello, the Oracle Throne. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be fun when I do these little tarot live, live? Yeah, I guess they're live. Tarot love clinics or some way to shout out new channels. Like if you want to be shouted out, let me know and I will shout you out. If you're more comfortable with me doing that on a live, that's great. Or if you just want me to do it like in the community tab, that's wonderful. I used to do month in reviews and I would say, oh, this is the channel I've been watching and really feeling. And I used to do that, but I haven't really been doing month in reviews in a while. Like monthly favorites. I haven't done them in a while. So just this morning, a kind soul, you know who you are, you DM'd me and told me about a new channel. So I'm going to, next time we gather, I'm going to have like a little list, because I think that's fun. I think we always need some new faces and we want to support. All right. Okay, Regina, thank you. So you've never used those as, yeah, let me tell you, like I actually had some traumatizing moments when I first started using them. And it was around the time I first started like my business. So you're already feeling a little like, a little raw, right? And exposed, especially if you come from a background like I did, where it's like it's already a little taboo to just be busting out and doing professional tarot readings. And then to have people cuss me out and claim that they're Christians, but cuss me out, where I'm constantly having to check my Facebook feed on my business page to make sure somebody did not put something crazy that I need to hurry up and delete. It was a little stressful and it just wasn't worthwhile. Thank you, or she, because I know that you had brought up some good points to bring up about this topic. The spiritual content will seem as unsellable, and it's already hard to convince people we're not crazy. So I laugh to keep from crying, or she. I'm not laughing at you or at me. I laugh to keep from crying. These changes can be used to say fortune tellers are a bunch of liars, and I understand. My understanding is that it was like, you can't really target based on these different types of target ads. I mean, these categories, and I can understand that. But you know what? That's okay. There's still how many people are on this planet, and how many people like that you've encountered personally where they're like, oh, you're into tarot? Like, oh, you read the cards? And, it would be someone you wouldn't even think would be really interested in a reading, right? Or you think that they are judging. And in fact, they're super curious. And then you have a convert. I've had that happen so many times. You can't judge a book by its cover, and we just have to shine our bright light. We have to be ethical, okay? We have to put our game face on and do readings and healing work when we are feeling up to it, right? So we bring our best face, best hands forward. So I get why it can feel like a personal attack, but you know what? Sometimes these things happen and then we just rise above it. That's what we're going to do. Oh, let's see. I'd be available to workshop it with you if you need it. I'm in the Etsy paid search interview process right now. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Actually, yes, Groon, I would be interested. I'm always trying to learn about Etsy and how to make it work for you. I love Etsy, to be honest. I can't tear away. I know sometimes people like, oh, their fees and oh, I'm not, and Etsy used to have a rap, right, for attacking or coming after mystical workers. They had a rap for that as well. Like, but then it started turning into you can't be selling spells, and then finally now I don't think you can still sell spells, by the way, or you can't do that. But there's a ton of readers on there, ton of readers. Some would argue it's saturated, but I still love it. I still love it. Well, hello, hello. Hi, Mary. I have to say, shout out to my new subs. I'm so happy you are here. Thank you. Wonderful. You have a question. Perfecto. I'm going to star it so I remember to come back to it because I hope you don't mind. We're going to be diving into your question in just a moment. A triple major combo for me. Ooh, wow. When the major combos come up, it's like there's some big messages needing to come through. Okay, thank you. I'm starring the ones so I know which questions to come to. May I please be added on the list for a question? Yes, you can. Just ask your question, and what I'm going to do is start the question so I can keep track of all this in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. With the rise of tarot consumerism, we are ripe for targeting. Yeah. And for better or for worse, right? Like, I know they were saying also shadow banning on TikTok. Well, first of all, I'm not really on TikTok, so I can't even speak to TikTok. I don't know. This is like my home base, YouTube. But I don't know. Like, it just feels so big to me. People are so interested now. Like, why would you do that? That's kind of dumb. But, I don't know. I know that there's some unsavory people that are linked to our profession. But I worked in a profession before that didn't always have the best reputation either. And when you work in business and banking and insurance, particularly, yeah, some people might be like, actually, when I first started out in the business world, I worked for a bank call center, Wells Fargo. And it was on the regular that we were getting cussed out. It was on the regular that we were getting death threats. We had to use aliases to prevent people from like finding us. So I mean, I'm kind of used to that kind of energy. Let's see. I'm gonna Libra 81. I am gonna star this one though, so I know that you might have a question. Yeah. Well, it does feel at times like we kind of we take one step forward and we take two steps back, right? It does feel like that. And it feels like we ain't doing nothing to nobody. So why are you bothering us? But, I guess it's their business. They can do it if they want to. But we're just going to get smarter and work around it and get better, more creative. Yeah, I like Etsy. I feel like it's a nice, safe spot, especially if you're starting out your business. And you want to just get right on to it. You can build your Etsy shop, and there's protections for both the seller and the buyer. So and that has people feel better about getting a reading through there. Hi, Donna. How are you? The Three of Wands from the Hidden Realm. Oh, and Orshi just put up a couple of videos today, just so you all know, where you did a walkthrough of the Hidden Realms. I'm going to be checking that out. I don't own that deck, but I'm always curious about it. I love the up close perspective of the images. Oh, the Three of Wands. We can dig into that, Orshi, on why. We could even throw some cards. Why is the Three of Wands stalking Orshi? Okay. Ooh, all right. Another stalker card. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I've heard what Wells Fargo did to Wendy Williams. The only reason I know the name. Yeah, I know you're not from this country. I could give you, I don't work for them no more, and I don't have no loyalties to them. So I can give you all sorts of like stories and things. My mom worked for Wells Fargo for what, 35 years before they outsourced her job and laid her off. So she had to prematurely retire, but it worked out in the end. And they had their little hands in the economic downturn and crisis. Back, they've been naughty. They've been naughty. Hello, my friend. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm so happy. All right, all right. Okay. So, why do I keep seeing repeat numbers? Okay. All right. So we've got some questions here, and I'm going to try to get through them as fast as we can. Because I could be here all day, and I don't want to keep you guys here all day. I'm supposed to be going to look at an after-school program situation for my daughter today, so I'll also be mindful of the time. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, I'm female. Hi, Mary. I'm female, and I want to know about H and his feelings and what's his next action towards you. Okay. First set, what are his feelings? We're going to get a card or two for what is his true feelings towards Mary, H's true feelings, and then we'll ask what's his next actions, or what's he prepared to do next. I mean, we can ask what his next actions are too. We'll see. We'll see how his true feelings are and see where we go from there. And for my tarot reading audience, when I pull the cards for the question, or if you pull a card too, you could share as well. But I would love to hear your take on what you're picking up intuitively, because that's what's going to make it fun for me and for you. And for our newer folks who are new to card reading, don't be shy. Chime in or ask, why did you say that? What made you say that? Because this is, yes, we're doing readings, free readings, of course, but this is also a learning opportunity. I'm female and I want to know. So, Mary, what is H's true feelings? And y'all know I use jumpers, so bear with me. What are H's true feelings? Thank you. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands, kind of, sort of. It was kind of like this. It's not all the way reverse. So we got Nine of Wands. Pull from my oracle. Mary, what are H's true feelings? And and even in these cards, it might tell us too what his next steps or next actions are. Okay, new love fell out. Time to release your ex, and finances and career are affecting your love life. All right, so H. Let me go back to my live question. Let me see where we go. Okay. Making sure hey, Kayla. I'm pulling so many fire cards lately. You and me both, Katie. I am too, like a lot. Like, and I love it though. I love it, but it is interesting. I'm having that same experience. Um, Hi, Kristen Louise. Hello, hello. I don't have that deck. Okay, so you guys are all chit-chatting. So, Mary, how does he feel about you? So, I don't know how long you guys have been into your relationship or what's going on here, but there is this there's like he wants to love, like I don't know, there's a sense of attraction here with this new love card. There's a sense of I'm drawn to Mary, I'm drawn to this person, right? H we're talking about. But there's also something that has him feeling like he has really had to push through and endure. And it may not just be you, his feelings directly, like he could be really feeling you, but his love life in general has just been kind of an uphill battle. His life in general, finances, career has been heavy in his mind, and it is affecting his relationships, his love life. Nine of swords, excuse me. Nine of wands, got swords in the brain. So he's really been having to push through some things. I don't know if he's had a prior rough relationship that's coloring and tainting his love life today. I don't know if he has a child or not, like, or maybe he has a past relationship with an ex, and there's some cords there. There's some cords that need to be cut. There's some cords there that can be cut, right? For example, maybe they were married, maybe there was no kids, and now they are uh, divorced, but there's still some ties there. Or maybe there are children and there's some ties there, or there could be energetic ties either from her to him or from him to her, or both. And so it's coloring how he's showing up in love for you. Okay. It almost can't be helped when you've got a lot going on, baggage that you may be carrying. And if the baggage is related to finances or your career, sometimes love is on the back burner. Okay. Love can be on the back burner. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to show you why I said that. And then we'll ask the quick question of what is he prepared to do next? Because I'm curious to see what he's prepared to. Nine of Wands. The traditional, I should have had my Rider-Waite-Smith, but the traditional one, they have like a bandage over his eye, over his forehead. He's leaning like her, except she looks more empowered. Like she's like, I'm about to push through and keep going. I'm having a hard time right now, but I know I'm making it to the promised land. Whereas the other one, the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, he's kind of leaning on the stick. He's barely holding on. He's bruised and battered. And there's passion there. There's passion, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff weighing on him. So and then of course I have the Oracle cards, right? Finances and career, new love. That's the forefront of it. That's why you guys have built a connection. But there's some X energy here, some cords that need to be cut. Spirit, what is Mary's H? What is H prepared to do next? What will he do next for the relationship? What is he prepared to do? Oh, okay. Knight of Wands. Look at all the wands. Let's go with the wands. I like it. Wands are like that fire, passion, lust, ambition, goals, drive. What moves you in terms of inspiration? Inspiration can show up in all the suits, but it's that fire in your belly, right? And the knights are about taking action in that area of fire. Okay. So good news. with that Knight of Wands, Mary, is that he is prepared to and will, it does seem in the springtime, because the Wands represents the season of spring for me and the timing of weeks. He is prepared to start to move towards love. Like he might feel the love in the air from spring, for example, and start to take action steps. Interestingly enough, though, we got codependency as one of the oracle cards. I'm curious to hear what the audience has to say about the codependency card with the Knight of Wands, because there's some things about the Knight of Wands that could be a little abrasive, a little not abrasive. I'm trying to think of a word. Like a little like not acting before thinking kind of feel, but engagement. So there's an engagement happening in the relationship. He's going to feel, you're going to feel like he's more engaged with the relationship, and you both are going to feel a really soul to soul type of connection. But it does concern me about the codependency card, because that speaks to that X energy. So prepared to do that, to take those next steps with you in the coming weeks. But there's some level of codependency that's happening, and how that shows up, that could be him individually. It could be, you know, I don't want to say like drugs or anything. We have all sorts of addictions, don't we? We can be addicted to relationships or past relationships. We could be addicted to working too much. Maybe that's why the finances and career card came out. We could be addicted to shopping, collecting decks, all that good stuff, right? We could food. So there's some element that might be coloring your experience, but overall, I sense that he will be prepared to make some steps in the direction of passion. All right. I hope that answers your question. I hope. Focusing on my mind to the cards. Thank you. Yes. And I just like to hear what other readers are thinking, because like I love when I see a combo, right? Knight of Wands. And this makes sense, engagement, right? This person here, this wand, this knight, is beating on the drum, engaging in the making of the music, doing an action, right? So in following that passion and that stirring in the soulmate card. But then, there's certain elements about the Knights of Wands that are a little like, you're acting from a knee-jerk reaction, or you're falling along, you're falling back into ways that aren't really serving you, and you're acting before thinking or processing. And Nine of Wands is energy, or energy that is it's tired, but it's pushing through. And anyways, I could keep going on and on. Okay. Mary, yes, my friend. We have a good old time when we start checking out card combos, right? Let's see, if Wands and Two of Cups, let's see. Emo's one shopping around, but he found in you something that may make him change his idea of what relationships are. Yes, I love that. Love that. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for being here today and for subscribing. I appreciate you. I do. Yes, I'm putting you guys there. Okay. I'm starting, for those who are asking questions, I'm starring them. I won't go too long. I'll just pull like one or two cards to keep it simple and moving along. Nine of Wands is protective towards that, is my hit. Less boundaries. Okay. Uh-huh. Less boundaries. Yeah. And that original Nine of Wands, I feel that too. South of me. Oh, Hudson Valley. Tarot Croton is south of me. Okay. Mary, I'm picking up. He is preoccupied in his thoughts and he lacks concern for your feelings. Ooh. And my goodness, I wonder, I could see that with these cards. I could see that with these oracle cards. Hello, my friend. How are you? Oh, I see I missed your live because I was running around, but you've got pre-orders of your deck coming out, right? Am I correct? Let us know. Let us know. Also, I get passionate about what's important for you, what makes you engaged. Don't let others convince you those things are not important. That's right, or she. That is absolutely right. Okay. Honestly, one of my favorite things is to read with others. Me too. Ain't it fun? I think it's fun. Hi, did you get my question? Let me make sure that I got it. I don't see it. I thought it. Let me check my starred ones. Yes, I got your question. Libra, I got your question. Okay. So I think we have answered Mary's question. Oh, wait. I see. Ooh. But Donna had something to add, and this is good. I see him still nursing wounds from a past relationship. So that release the X card made so much sense. But he does seem like he wants to move toward a new passion experience. Yes. And you know what? Oh, I want to grab it so bad. But traditional, if you Google to like the Rider-Waite-Smith Nine of Wands, what Donna is speaking to makes so much sense because it is like someone nursing a wound, but maybe now ready to engage and taking some steps forward with that Knight of Wands. Yes. Congratulations. It's so exciting. That's super exciting. We love when our tarot family is creating things, decks, all sorts of goodies for us to partake in. Okay. You are welcome. All right, we're moving along. Next up, Katie's question. I'd like to know what the cards say about the crafting career I'm starting. How cool is that? What are you crafting? Tell us. And do you have a site, a website? Are you on Etsy? I'm always curious because not nosy, I'm curious. So now I'm going to do your question because this is a fun one. Not that, Mary, not that your question wasn't fun, but I get a lot of love questions. And it's like, it always strikes me like, oh, someone asked a different question. And don't get me wrong, I love readings. But then when we get asked, what are the cards saying about Katie's crafting career that she's starting? I'm like, ooh, I'm curious to see what's going to come up. Spirit, for Katie, what do the cards say about her crafting career she's starting? What is she saying? What do you have to say about her crafting career? Oh, that one jumped. Oh, temperance. And then I'm going to pull from the career and money oracle, just one. I'm going to try to be concise. I'm going to try to pretend like I'm on my one hotline that expects you to crank out stuff really fast. Okay. I'm going to reshuffle because I want to make sure I'm clear on that. Katie's crafting career she's starting. What do you have to say about that? Okay. Remember, we got temperance, we got unfulfilled, and then we got new money. And since these are two cards, we got temperance. And what do we know about temperance, right? We know that temperance is it has a harmonizing effect when it appears. When to the question of you want to know if you're about your crafting career, since it's upright, it's telling me that this is bringing about a balance into your life, a balance in fulfillment. I don't know the type of work that you're doing now, or maybe you're doing some other type of business, but are you unfulfilled in that? And now with the Temperance card, this is bringing about some balance in that fulfillment for you, allowing you some creative outlet, allowing with that creative outlet, you start to feel better, you start to, move forward in a new, empowered, and passionate way. And you right now, maybe things have felt out of balance, or maybe not right now, but prior to you embarking on this, things felt out of balance, out of harmony. But this is a harmonizing effect. I'm going to read some of the bullet points on here on this card. It says, you could have an emotional attachment to a job that's no longer serving you. Number 2, explore your wants and needs and consider a change. And number 3, you're unhappy with your income, but too scared to make any changes. So there's that. And then we have the new money. And so new money says something new you've been working on will be very profitable. That's why we want to know. We want to know what you're up to, what you're creating over there. Number 2, you should consider creating a new source of income. Number 3, if you have a money-making idea, do it. So it's that harmonizing energy. I sense that this is a favorable card to receive to such a question. I want to hear what you all think. What do you think? Where are you all? Let's see. Where are we? Okay. Whose questions are starred? Oh, the questions, let's see. I have Katie, who we're working on, Libra 81, or she, because she asked about the 3 of Wands, stalking her. Lisa, got you. And K-Love. Oh, I love K-Love. Because, well, I'll have to share with you, K-Love, later why I love it. But anyways. And Kayanat Bakari. Okay. That's who's on the list. So I got you on the list. And that'll probably be it for the day, because then I'm really going to miss this after school meeting. But then we'll come back. We'll do this again if you guys want. Okay. See, I knew it. I knew it was going to be right up my alley. Making solves. It was solve. Oh my gosh. Beeswax candles. Loving that. And whatever else I feel like learning. Oh, nice. Okay. So you're just in the new stages. Well, spirit is look at the angel wings. Look at the sun, the sun and the moon, and bringing, and the alchemy there that you're bringing forth. It may take some time. Fulfillment, your heart, that's where you want to be. That's where we're trying to aspire to be, is a fulfilled life, and you will be blessed for it. Curious to see. I love that. Willow Tree, but I love your name too. Willow Tree Botanicals. Well, you're in the right crowd. I know I love beeswax candles and solves. Yeah. Congratulations. Temperance Lily, wait for wax to set up. Ooh, thank you, Groom. I love that name too. I really do. Just so you know. It to me. Yeah. You're a stay-at-home mama. Yes. Ooh. I understand. I'm a mama, so I understand. So this is good. Follow this. Go with that feeling. Oh, look at that. Yes, temperance, blending 2 worlds. Let me see what you said. I have a local apothecary that will sell my things. Yes. And you just keep taking those divinely guided steps, and that feel natural It doesn't feel like too much efforting. It feels too much like efforting or like a super big chore. There's some things we do in our business, the day to day, that is chore filled, that feels like chores. But if it doesn't bring a lot of joy, if it feels like there's too many obstacles, then it's like, ooh, this is out of harmony. I need to go with ease. I love that. I read the temperance as it's important to find balance in life, not just taking, but giving back too. So don't rush and help others if you can too. So yeah, that balance and listening to your intuition and sensing your way through. Let it be a different kind of business creation that you're doing that's all heart-centered and intuitively led. It may require a little juggling of priorities, but if you feel strongly about making it work, you will be successful. Right on. Yes, yes, yes. See, I knew I had a friend in here who knows about the archangels. I have a few decks that teach me, and I would love to take like a afternoon to really study up on the benefits and what the archangels bring. But that's when I see the angel, I'm like, somebody speak to us, please, about who this might represent. Yes, yes. My kids, Willow and Bo. Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, Amber, how are you? I'll try and grab those, but if my husband comes in here and says I gotta go. Sadly, I should have came on earlier, but I try to be mindful of the times on Thursdays. Okay, Katie. Well, we are rooting for you. Next up, and I think we touched upon it in the comments, but this will be fun because I like to answer questions about why are cards stalking me? What's the message? Even if it's a favorable card. To me, the Three of Wands is favorable, but it's interesting to see what may come up about why a card has been stalking. So let's see why. Let's see. I'm curious. While I'm doing that, let's go here as I shuffle. Oh, I see my sister that passed, and she's probably like, oh yeah, you need to do this. You know how sisters can be in such a loving and amazing way, such a support. Like my baby sister, I hope she watches this later. I love you, girl. She got me this mic, and at first I was like super resistant. I was like, no. And when I was back in the States, I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't want it. I can just use whatever I've got. It is what it is, even though my mics were starting to go out and everything. And she's just always been so supportive of everything I'm doing. So thank you, baby sis. Thank you. So sweet. Oh, Katie, I love it. She is. So why? Yeah, that could be. That's right. Ooh, I gotta chill. About the fire. Ooh, we got some happening. I have some knowledge, not really an expert. Okay. Hey, well, some knowledge is better than what I got. I just know, like, oh, there's Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Shamuel. I feel like there's several. I just, those are the ones that come to mind. I do. I got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps when she said the fire and our sisterly love. So or she, what is the reason, Spirit, that this Three of Wands has been kind of popping up lately for her? Oh, justice. What is justice about? Three of Wands. What is the justice about? Are you going to tell me? More fire energy too, just so y'all know in the oracle cards. Forest fire, storm clouds, and justice. Why is the card stalking her? Like, I just feel like moving. Oh. Yes, we are wishing you all the success, all the blessings, all the fun as you create your business and as it grows. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. So, Miss Orshi, we got the Justice card. And then we have Storm Clouds. And I'm going to need you guys' help on this one. And then Forest Fire. Now, there's that fire again. And Three of Wands. So, when you're thinking about a card, and you think about the Three of Wands, you think about what's before it and what's after it. So before it, the Two of Wands is that planning phase, that making that choice, the divine choice of, do I just kind of play it safe and stay over here, or do I go and embark on where I'm being led, here? And then the Three of Wands is actually taking those steps to go off and put your passion, your flames, your fire out into the world. You know, you're now, your Three of Wands is you doing that. Storm Clouds. Is there, you see the balance scales? Is there something out of balance with that embarking? Is there a message in you in journey? Is there something about the Three of Wands that speaks to you with the Justice card? Are you not feeling in, what is it? Not congruent. What's the word? Not congruent. What am I thinking of? Not harmony. It's not harmony. An alignment? No. There's a integrity of what you're doing. I'm curious to see. Oh, love you too. Okay. Interesting. Teresa, we have here XDDD. Alexa's play Move It, Move It. Oh, Alexa. So, I don't know. I'm going to sit with that one for a minute. Justice, justice, justice. You got to be, there's something there with justice. Storm clouds. Temporary conditions, being feeling out of alignment with your expression because of the temporary conditions that storms may be in our life. And it's important to come back to the original plan you had in place, or what stirred you, the fire that's in your belly that's stirring you. Get back to that place and not worry so much about the external forces. Could be that. Ooh, yay. The storm and the fire cards are opposites. Yeah. Almost like you're being pulled opposite directions by something. Yes. Justice, being just, fair to the situation and to everyone involved. Yes. And you are super fair. You're a Aquarius as well, sun sign? Thought so. You just celebrated a birthday. Everyone else involved on top of all the meanings. Yeah. Be fair to yourself with this. Yeah, whatever this is, the fire, the passion, the endeavor that you're endeavoring on. Justice, the angel and the little devil on your shoulders. Yeah. Getting into that karmic balance. Are you playing it safe to keep the balance? Oh, you're good. You're on fire. You're welcome. Doing my best not to. Nice. That's all we ask. Just a little awareness. That's why the Three of Wands keeps poking up on you. And it's a favorable card. Don't get me wrong, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure we can interpret it. It's, whether it's reversed or not, there's some challenges with it, but it is a favorable card. All right, moving along. Let me see. Just clicking. I like this little star function because it keeps me on track. Like, otherwise, I'd be all over the place. Like, what's going on? I don't know. Okay. I'm wanting to know how Jay thinks I see him, meaning what opinion does he think I have of him? I'm curious on your opinion. Okay. What's his impression of your impression of him, right? It's that what I'm getting here about Jay. This will be fun. Let me see. And if you guys still want to chime in on other people's like questions and add to it, go right ahead. I'm going to try to keep it moving so I don't keep you here all day. Because Chris from Elemental Cartomancy is going to be on, I think, at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and it's already 3:36. So, yeah. I'm wanting to know, how does Jay think I see him? How does Jay think Lisa sees? How does he think? 6 of Wands. You guys, all this fire energy, what's happening? I'm wanting to know, how does he think I see him? Reflection or deflection? Kind of that image of, oh, this is interesting. This is an interesting combo. Okay, this one's interesting. We got the 6 of Wands, reflection or deflection, and deception detected. So on one hand, with this mirror, like, and with this one, he's like, oh, I don't know if you like give him words of adoration or admiration, but maybe he's not really believing it. Like he's just not believing it. Like almost like he's like, oh, she's just pulling my leg. She may not really be feeling me like I think, or maybe, or this could be we could call it the pedestal card. You're putting him on a pedestal, but he's not believing it. A confidence issue, perhaps. On one hand, so for face value with this mirror card, face value, he's seeing and hearing your words of encouragement, your words of admiration, adoration. But then there's a part of him that's quite resistant and almost not believing it. I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I don't know if he's been burnt before, or he just believes everybody, or or he believes everybody is against him, or he's just very cynical. I don't know. Or like he just believes that everybody ain't telling the truth. I don't know, but it's interesting to me that we got reflection or deflection with the deception detected card with the 6 of Wands. I find that interesting. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, Donna. Sun card. Ooh, I love the Sun card. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I want to know who doesn't love the Sun card. One last thought. Don't let yourself be pulled or pushed towards something that's not right. That's right. That's right. And that can easily happen. That can easily happen when we're creating something and we're doing the comparison games and like looking out at what other people are embarking on and questioning and second guessing. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, too good to be true. Thank you. Look at you guys. I agree, Groon. That's the vibe I'm picking up. Oh, isn't that an interesting combo? I don't know why. Like this is another favorable card. Although I've been in some debates with other tarot readers about how this doesn't always be as favorable as you think. Somebody on a pedestal, someone putting you on a pedestal, that idol energy. But it's like, I don't know. He's like, deep down, he's not believing it for some reason, not taking it in. 6 of Wands with the others could be pretending to be all good while feeling lost, etc. inside. Yeah. Right? Yes. Fabulous questions, you guys. You guys are bringing the questions. This is what I was hoping for. I was like, I hope people are going to bring questions because I'm like, We could sit here and I could just shoot the breeze with you, but I really wanted to do this today. I find it so much fun. And if you all are doing these things on your channel, I'm here for it. Because I think there's some of the channels do this. I'm not the only one. All right. I'm Toya. Hi, Toya. And just want to ask if there's anything or anyone coming towards me that I should be worried or concerned about. So like a forecast, if you will. I'm sensing, right? And you're a Libra. I'm assuming you're a Libra, air sign. Okay. While I do that, let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Got a little person in here, a troll bot. Thank you all. I saw it. I happened to see it for a change. You are next. So now that I have your attention, though, and are you just generally concerned, like you're just saying, Spirit, is there anything that I need to be on the lookout for with regards to someone that could be coming into my life? Or do I have that right? And as I shuffle, I'm like, you are next. You are next. Let's see, Spirit, what message do you have for Toya? For Toya. Yes. Okay. Thank you for confirming for me. Oh, the Hanged Man. Hanged Man. Let's see. What card am I feeling here? What deck? Let's pull from my Ancestral Healing one. Because I'm like, yes, Donna, or she is the Troll Slayer. We are on forest fire tonight. Yes, we are, with all this fire. This is good, though. Like, it makes sense. We had a full moon in Leo. So that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. All right. Spirit, Toya, anything she needs to be aware of in regards to a person? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me go back here. Anyone coming towards her that she needs to be concerned or wary about? Does she need to be concerned or worry about anything? I'm not sensing so. Oh, well, of course, as I'm saying that, then these two oracles jump. So we got the Hanged Man. We got Master, and Gatherer. Well, I'm just going to say this is a time to hang back. I'm just now going off my intuition. I'm not necessarily going off of the cards. I don't necessarily feel like there's any one that you have to be concerned of. The Master card, it's like a credit card, with the Hanged Man is making sure if you're concerned about people and how they move and maybe how they're interacting with you, gather information, suspend movement, suspend making any rash decisions, making any statements that you feel compelled to make. Sacred stop. Like I said, I'm not sensing anyone. Now, of course, some people can interpret the master cards. The card that shows Master on here could mean someone coming into your life that could have an energy of like a dominating force. But you see how this person is kind of like, you can't really see them. They're just kind of there. There's always this fear, if you will. And Spirit is saying, like, this spring, because I believe, well, let me see, Hanged Man. Yeah. We're entering this phase. February 21st to March 20th is a key time for you. Could it mean that you'll be confronted with someone with this energy? Sure. But I think this is more about using this time to just sit back, hold back, meditation, pause, introspection, looking at things from a new light, a new light, a new perspective, gather information, and stand in your power. Okay. But I intuitively don't pick up on anyone coming, but I could be wrong. Kim John. I'm like, oh, I dabbles in a little bit of astrology. I'm here for the cards, but you almost can't have the cards without the astrology, in my opinion. Let me see. Let's see. Six of Wands can be an intense need to show off to others as a way to compensate for low self-esteem. Yep. That's right. Okay. Allow others to teach you important lessons. And I'm assuming you're talking about the Hanged Man, right? Because that's what I'm picking up here. Make an entrance and own the room or the Zoom. I love that. Master. Yeah, stand in your power. I don't know if there's someone specific like you're fearing that's coming, but I'm comforted by this Gatherer card. You standing in your power, coming into a knowing during the Hanged Man period. That's what I'm picking up on. Toya. And I appreciate your question. That's a good question. That's a good one. All right, K-Love. Why do I keep seeing repeated numbers? Another good one. Why does K? Let me see. Let's ask the tarot. Well, and actually with repeated numbers, is it a particular number that you're seeing, Kay, if you're still in the room and you're still in the chat? Or is it like, is it 1111s? Is it twos, 222s? Or is it one singular number that you're seeing repeatedly over? Because from what I understand, and I'm not heavily into numerology, but I have a little, you have to have a little knowledge base of certain things, that certain numbers would actually have certain meanings. But we'll see. We'll just ask generally speaking for K-Love. We're almost done, folks. We got K-Love, and then we've got two more questions after that. Why does she keep seeing repeat numbers? We got Strength, number 8. Strength, number 8. I don't know why 8 is like so. Look at the little infinity symbol tattooed on her arm. You probably can't see it. And look at the heart. It's like a nod from the universe is what I'm picking up on, that you have an inner strength a well of inner strength to be tapped into, that comes from your higher self, your source. Okay. It's a reminder that you are supported. You have a strong spiritual team behind you. And sometimes we get I ask the universe sometimes when I'm out and I want to sign you're here. Show me you're here. Give me a sign. Give me a sign that I'm just not out here floundering. And I get signs. So maybe you're calling into your experience for signs and symbols in serendipitous moments to let you know that you are fully supported, that you have a strong spiritual team behind you, standing behind you. And the answer is yes, you do. And it could be whatever like if you had something going on in your life and you're seeing a symbol or a repeated number in that moment, it's like guidance about that situation that you were thinking of or that you're working on in the moment. So you just pause. It's about that pause and awareness moment to say, okay, what is this number trying to tell me? That's what I'm picking up on. Let's see. You are so welcome. Oh, let's see. Yep, Hanged Man plus Master combo. Yes. It's like, okay, 1234. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 11, 8, 8, 8. Yes. And so well, I can say this now that I don't work for them anymore. But when I worked at another employer And I would see like a repeated number. I would flash and I look at the digital clock on my computer and it would say 1111. Then I look at a document that comes through email and it's $1,111. And I'm like, oh, what does this mean? Like I'm feeling a certain thing in my gut and I was just thinking about something. I'll Google it. I'll just say, okay, what does it mean when I see this number come repeatedly? I'm not well versed in numerology like that, but I am well versed in Google and cards. So when you have those moments, if you have a deck of cards or you have a favorite reader and you have a specific moment that happens again, you can delve into what it is about that situation or that time period and that number, and get to the bottom of what it could be speaking to you, what's being said. Not sure if this is important for you, but I just watched Kyle Gray's video on angel numbers. So repeated numbers could be that. Yes, yes, yes. Kyle Gray, love him. And thank you for the reminder, Orshi. Because I like that because he has archangel decks and things too. Not just good resource. K Love. K Love, looks like you are approaching the end of a cycle. Thank you. Bought his angel numbers book actually, and I don't even see angels as he does, but something clicked. Ooh, I want to check out his angel numbers. I'm gonna go too. K Love. So I'll just briefly says K Loves. The reason why I like that is because I'm gonna share it with you guys, my tarot community. But I watch really kind of ghetto. Really had like YouTube television, and so my alter name for the last few years that I've been watching this other kind of content that I don't want Abundant Life Tarot tainted by is K Loves. And so, anyways, when I saw your name, I almost skipped to be like, oh, I've been caught. I've been caught. Yes, I was thinking angel numbers. Thank you guys for sharing about that. You are welcome. Hey, Pamela, thank you for joining. I'm happy you are here. And if you're my Pamela, I'm thinking I have a DM I need to send back to you that I need to send. This might sound strange, but are you planning on attending a literal gathering anytime soon, Toya? Maybe the cards refer to an encounter with someone that will occur there. Ooh, good point, Donna. And if you're catching this later, Toya, remember that time period of maybe an encounter of like February 21st to March 20th. So just kind of preparing yourself, now, like spirit's kind of giving you an intuitive nudge to say, okay, you just prepare yourself, ground yourself. Yeah. Me too. Okay, let me see. Because I want to make sure I do good on timing. We've got just 6 more minutes. May I ask what is coming from my relationship with Shav? We're both female, lover alive. What's coming next, Spirit? For Kayanat Bakari. All right. I thought I shuffled this good, but I'll show you why I'm saying that. Let your friends help you. Let go of control issues. So we, yet again, got the Temperance card. But then we've got let your friends help you. This is from a love oracle. And let go of control issues. It's that balancing, harmonizing energy that either needs to come into the relationship or will be coming into the relationship. After a period of time of feeling like there have been imbalance or disharmony, either in your individual life or in your relationship. Let your friends help you. It's either how you both feel about one another. You guys have a strong friendship, or it could be that literally your friends are helping you navigate to bring balance to, now that we can start hanging out with our friends again, not that we weren't really hanging out with our friends, but you know what I mean with the pandemic and everything. Hanging out with friends is good for a relationship. Incorporating friends into the fold can be a good thing. Letting go of control issues, that temperance energy What does that speak to? Let go of control issues. Could it mean that you both are entering a season of finally one or both of you letting go of control issues and finally feeling like friends and not foes, entering this time of harmony? That's what I'm picking up on. That's what I'm picking up on. Interesting. The strength 8, and you're seeing 888, right? Oh, ooh, you're so good. You're so good. Yes, yes. Let's see. Am I missing comments? Yes. Yep, I knew it was you. Ooh, and I love this. And so, yeah, I'm going to be sending you a message probably later today. 1, 2, 3, you are on a path. And Kay's in the house. Donna, he's so full of optimistic energy. I really love that. He is. I love Kyle. He has a great energy about him. And I love the 888s. And 1111 is all about oneness. Wow. Yeah, doesn't it? I'm partial to people with accents. I don't feel like I have an accent, but I'm partial to those who do. Wish I had a cool accent. We have a strong friendship and a special bond, but we're shy and hesitant around each other, but dominant normally. Oh, but see, there's a harmonizing happening, a balancing of those two headstrong natures. Now we have one more. When will I gain true friends? And Amber, and I know we have a live starting in just a bit with Chris, if you guys, some of you need to go, but I will wrap up Amber's question. I'm probably with Chris's live. I'm going to pop in while I am out and about en route. I'll be a passenger. I won't be driving. En route to this after school situation. All right. Amber, when will I gain true friends? Now, here's the thing about these kind of questions. We could ask the when, but I always love when Spirit tells us about the how. So Spirit, how and when? How and when? Give us some guidance here for Amber, dear. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show you this. 2 of Cups. So I was shuffling earlier and I thought I had a fumble. This card came out. So I reshuffle. Look what flew out. 2 of Cups. It's a very good sign. Building those relationships. I'm curious to see what you all have to say about the 2 of Cups. I'm going to pull from my other deck for Amber. When will I gain true friends? When will? And I'm going to pull one other one. So 2 of Cups. Tide pool, water, a lot of water energy, but sometimes it could be stagnant, so we have to be careful about that. And forest fire, getting out, doing some activities that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, new hobbies, new interests, putting yourself, first and foremost, following what feels fun, what feels exciting, what feels, in that you will find like-minded people. You will make some even kind of soulful kind of connections. And the Cups represents the season for me of summer. So, for your summertime, making it full of fun things and not getting so stagnant, stuck heart energy here. Let me see. What does Amber need to surrender in order to allow friendships in, Spirit? Surrender resentments. Anything else? Yeah. So first one, surrender resentments. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Surrender to your soul's path. Get out in nature, get out in fun. What interests you? Those interests is going to link you up with people. It says holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So if there's resentments in there, this is a good time between now and the summertime to start to journal, to sit with it. Who are you holding resentments towards? Is it towards yourself or towards others? Because that could get in the way of the friendship, that could potentially bud. It could color experiences with new friends. And surrendering to your soul's path and getting out in the natural world, getting out, having fun, and doing activities. Even that could be speaking to that. I'm going to read the surrender to your soul's path and then we'll wrap up. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay? But this is surrendering to your soul's path. Well, what's next on your soul's path? You are the creator of that experience. But some beautiful things are happening for you with this Two of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. Which deck has the Temperance figure as two different halves brought together as one person? Oh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's a good question. Someone tell us. Amber, truest friends materialize from Tower Moments tests. Nice. That's true. Tide pools are so cool. They are full of tiny little life forms. If you look close, they are. I love it. I love when you look in out here in the beach. We'll find little areas where water has pooled, and you see all this little life teeming in the water. It's actually really fascinating. I could sit and look at it all day, honestly. Plus, you need to develop a good relationship with yourself too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe looking more closely at your current surroundings for opportunities to connect. That's right. That's, yes. I'm holding resentments to family that has been abusive to me. Yeah, my loves. And it's hard, right? We to be able to interact with people with trust in trusting that someone will treat you right and have care towards your heart. But you start to kind of each day work on that, it will it will get better and it'll prime you for relationships. And it's a choice. It's a choice too. Like I am going to choose to be my own best friend, and in doing so, I'm going to love and support myself and do fun things. And then guess what? You will be blessed and you will manifest those experiences towards you. It is so. It is the law. It's like, law of attraction. That's something I am very much into, by the way. I may not know numerology very well, but I do know some law of attraction. So, yeah, you all, I have gone on and on and on like I usually do. Yes, yes, yes. Tide pools are galaxies. Yes, they are little galaxies, little worlds. Like it's so cool. So cool. Seeing the minutia and seeing the little, taking a moment just to see and be aware of what's already around you, what you already have at your fingertips. That also, when I saw Groon's comment, that I picked up as well. I've been working on my relationship with myself gradually. Yep, and it's a gradual process and it doesn't have to be rushed. This is your journey. Okay? You are so welcome. You all have been so amazing today. Thank you so, so, so much. Sorry I went over past 4 o'clock, but sorry to my family too. They're probably waiting for me. But yeah, we will be back here. Probably the next time is, I would love to do this again. This will be fun, but we will definitely be meeting up about the next tarot study because we got to do a launch party for the Light Seers tarot study, right? And what else? Just big thank yous to all of my members in the Facebook group, to my members, to my website. You guys are amazing. And to my subscribers here in the channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I finally made 3,000. Now watch YouTube go and clear out, and then they'll drop me right back underneath again. YouTube. All right, guys, let me see. Do these last minute comments here. The Two of Cups from the Super Lunaris. Oh my God, I need to pull that one out. Shows a woman with a cup looking at her reflection in a mirror. So definitely about self-love. Yay. I'm glad oh, yay. I'm so happy you have fun. I didn't know how you guys were going to like this, but I was like, well, we're going to give it a try. We're going to have a big old love fest today on Tarot Love Clinic. Reason, season, lifetime. Friends have many shelf lives. Ain't that the truth? That is the truth. That is the truth. And all my love to you. Aw. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all very soon. And yeah, have fun out there. Bye.